If Shin would have finished that sentence, I can't imagine something like this. One word away from the series conclusion, the chapter begins the intense siege of Retsubi. The mountain tribe has been hyped up from the last chapter and it's time to go all out like savage beasts. I don't know calling them beasts would cut it. They are certainly living up to the expectations and then some. The roaring effect from the last chapter carries forward with the mountain tribe charge forward, which on one hand it is considered reckless. However, when you have men like them, reckless is their game, and they make sure they get the job done. Suddenly, there's a small group of men outpacing everyone else. They are known as the Hiba tribe, which means flying horse. It's a fitting name. It has a bone-chilling atmosphere coming from them. I'm not even on Zhao army, yet I was terrified just by their presence. When they dodge set of arrows, that's where I will be screaming like a little girl. The way on how it captures its moment really sends a chill on my spine. Normally, you see this kind of feat in a shonen and you'll be okay, but here it has some intensity, sensation. It's how you present them that can create the sensation that you want the audience to grasp. In this case, it's fear. It looks like a horror game from Zhao army, only it's forever game over. Shin and Cairo 10 reflect a similar feeling that I was going through when reading. Worried, confused, and shocked beyond belief. The panel shot with one man reaches to the enemy is jarring enough to have everyone silent. They managed to reach from a far position in a matter of seconds. Lucky for Zhao, the gate closes in time. I laugh when Banjio translates Tajifu's words that lifting the gate won't work as they're about to get shot by arrows. You don't say! I can't believe they are taking this so nonchalantly, but that only makes them look threatening. However, Yotama reassures that this is their way of combat, and one of her men shouts that the enemy lives is theirs and the Hiba tribe shall be honored. Yotawa doesn't fight here, but she's already oozing out badassery just being in command. She really knows how to form and command her men to the field, even when it sounds reckless and idiotic. While everyone like 10 feels like the mission isn't on their favor, Yotawa remains calm and terrifying. After bringing the ladders to the fort, it's like now the real fun starts. Oh, thank God she's on our side. A cooldown moment with Ohan is interesting. He has been in the dark ever since Osen was assigned to be the supreme commander. So more hints of their assumedly fallout relationship is bound to happen. He also has this tsundere side of wanting to watch Haishin unit in combat, yet his excuse is to meet his father to discuss the plan. Well, if they are not in good terms, then that's obviously a lie. Kanjo knows how to call people out, but Ohan wouldn't break it. Kanjo sure knows how to get under someone's skin, as well as trying to get away from his post. Well, yeah, it was clever. It's clear that Hara is setting up significant development for Ohan in this arc. It's going to take time, but it should be interesting to see where he falls under. While the action only started here, it certainly started pretty tense and wow. The visual is great as always, especially when it does a great job on capturing the atmosphere. The sight of the Hiba tribe running towards the gate is horrifying to watch. I even felt bad for Zhao. Each moment has a profound presence. When watching one guy stabbing another in utter fashion is just that. This series, however, lets you know is much more and has a sensation of something breathtaking just occurred. The rookies are getting scared for their first major combat. It takes me back to the early days of the series. I hope these guys are ready for the epic proportion. The hype for Haishin unit is killing me because I can't wait to see Shin wielding Oki's glaive, though I have to be patient. That said, it appears that they are having a tough time to actually push forward, so Shin feels like the attack plan is a dud. Luckily for his timing, he almost calls Yotawa something that rhymes with Cupid. I'm not saying it. She could cut my head before I know it. Because of her greatness holds no boundary, she found the entry point, and it's time for Bajio and Choka tribe, which means bird-like, to step in the field. The hype doesn't stop there though. She requests Shin to bring out any archers in his army, and much like his reaction, you have the same reaction like, oh, we have one, alright. It's time for the Archers brothers to shine. I love the mix of combat this series has. Now that's one hell of a rookie start. The entire nation depends on you guys, so don't feel pressure. The battle begins and is only going to get better from here. The ride keeps escalating to the pure greatness that we are familiar with. As for this chapter, it's grippy with intensity, great display of Yotanwa even when she didn't battle, and the cliffhanger with more beatdown on the horizon. It looks like a half a day to get the job done is possible. I'm not complaining. I'm giving this chapter an 8. Nice to see more of variety mixture of combat. That's one thing I always like about this series so damn much. I like how everything always gonna change the pace, even though we did have a slow start, but that's how it works, because when you have a slow start, you're bound to get something epic on the horizon. And when did it ever fail for this series? This series always provide that many opportunity. It never leaves out that moment. And recipe is among one of the important keys to the battle, but it all depends whether the reinforcement arrives on time or not. What are your thoughts of this chapter? Do you think they get the job done in half a day, as they said? Maybe they will, but you never know, because series like this could always take a different turn and you'll be like, oh, I really didn't see that coming. But other than that, I can't wait for these Archer brothers to do their things. My thoughts are told, don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.